Hi guys and girls, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is a special reading for the full moon, which is a lunar eclipse coming on July the 27th, 2018. It is going to be one of the longest eclipses of this century, an hour and 23 minutes long. And the effects of the energy that are going to come with that are pretty powerful. So what can we expect? Well, intense emotions, a lot of clearing of karmic stuff and old stuff from the past, but there can be, it's a time for digging deep really and letting go of anything that's been holding you back or affecting your emotions. And it can also, the energies that will be coming through are more masculine than feminine energies. So it can be prone to impulsiveness and emotions running quite high in terms of relationships, yourself, how you feel physically and emotionally, in mind, body, and spirit. It can also be the people around you arcing up a bit in terms of this energy. And I guess what I wanted to say to you is that I'm going to do this reading for you in terms of guidance. And being a perfect time to let go of the past, hopefully I'm going to bring you some healing energies. If you're feeling the effects of this total lunar eclipse coming on July the 27th, it's a great time to remember to balance and ground yourself. Get out in nature if you need to, feet on Mother Earth, meditation, quiet time, energy healing if you so feel. Tap into your music, anything that's soothing. And just take that time for self. But it is a time for release, so you can expect some emotions to come up. So what I'm going to do for you is this special reading. And first up, we're going to start off with the some healing energy from the crystal reading deck. And let's see what comes out in terms of what we need to know, things we might need to let go of. Okay, this one wants to come out straight away. And this applies to all the star signs. Okay, yeah, not surprised. First one that's come out, Deities, heart healing. Some of you need to do some heart healing, letting go of old relationships that no longer serve you. Perhaps letting go of past feelings from those relationships that have been holding you back from stepping into new love relationships, or possibly in your existing relationship that you need to apply forgiveness to. It can also be meaning that in terms of heart healing, it's about healing your own inner child. Well, no surprise that one's come out first. Okay, what else do we need to know in terms of healing? And this can cover all aspects of life. Oh yeah, when you do that heart healing and let it go, just know you've got inner peace coming, solar side. You're going to come back to a more peaceful, balanced, I'm going to say, existence in your daily life. How beautiful. And I guess if you resist it, it's not going to happen. It's about the allowance of it. Oh, yeah, wow. I did actually call in, I will tell you, I did actually call in my higher spirit guides, and any of the unconditionally loving spirit guides that are protecting each and every one of you that are watching my reading. So, full Kano blue, letting go. This is letting go of emotions, stuck energies, letting go of the past. Wow. Sitting in right in between emotional healing, and that is peace. All right, well, what else do we need to know? And for some of you, seek out a healer, new might. I'm going to say to you alternative therapies in terms of healing. So if you need to let go of stuff, I'm going to say, I mean, sound therapy is amazing. I could highly recommend it because it affects every cell in your body, works on the transmission of the energy waves from music through the cells and the water in your cells. Can be beautifully healing. If you don't know, I'm an advanced Reiki practitioner, and I spend a lot of time just using it on myself to raise my vibration. There's all sorts of healing practices you can do. You can do some stuff yourself in terms of journaling to release and let go, just expressing your feelings on paper. You don't have to show it to anybody. Can be very cathartic. Getting out in nature and releasing anything out there, whether it's anger, resentment, hurt, rejection, any of those feelings, just let them out, let them go. They're in the past. If you keep allowing them to affect you in the now, then you're holding on to that energy. It's time to let it go. It can also mean that some of you are going to realize that you have divine gifts of healing that you can share with others and help others through it. And just know at the end of that process, start doing some manifesting. Libyan Gold Tektite. Manifesting on what it is that you want to draw into your life during this period of transformation and letting go. What are your highest hopes and dreams? Okay, I'm going to pull you one more. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Aquamarine, communication. Communication, I'm going to say very gentle, compassionate communication. If you need to communicate boundaries, your feelings, your emotions, do it gently, because this is going to be an impulsive time. Emotions might be running high. You're going to have to temper whatever comes up with gentleness and compassion. Okay. I'm actually going to pull. I was kind of going, shouldn't I? But because this is also going to affect love relationships, I'm actually going to pull some guidance from the Romance Angel deck and see what comes out. What is it that we need to know during this total eclipse? Oh, wow. Okay. I literally had 4 just fly out then. Under heart healing, it's safe for you to love again. Just know that. For those of you that have been, it's not going to apply to everybody. And I will say to you, take from this reading what you will, what resonates. Just know for those of you that are going through heart healing and need to let go, it is safe for you to love again. Absolutely. And you deserve a beautiful love relationship. Oh, yeah. Under solar site peace, just know the true love's worth waiting for. Divine timing's happening in your love life. You've got to clean your stuff up first. I've got to say that to you. You're not going to draw the relationship to you that you truly want until you clean your stuff up. Oh, yeah. Wow. God, these are so on point. Under letting go, Kyanite Blue, free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. Yeah, this is about, for some of you, not focusing on love and romance. It's about building yourself up, self-esteem, self-nurturing, self-care, accepting your divine talents, your divine gifts, acknowledging them, appreciating all the amazing things about yourself, but building yourself up. Right under letting go. Wow, I've got to say, they're so on point. Under Pneumite for healer, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Couldn't get a clearer message than that during this time. And under manifestation, for some of you, you've got, for those of you that are in a relationship or in a new relationship, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you want to manifest that type of relationship that you truly want, it's also up to you to put that effort in and to create what it is you want in a relationship. I'm going to pull one more. What else do we need to know? I have to say, they were so on point, weren't they? Okay. Let's just have one more, please, the guidance. I've got to say 2 want to come out. Interesting when I ask for 1 and I get 2. Okay. Under communication, there's attraction. So you attract the romantic love that you seek by being present in the moment fully. So this is about letting go of control. This is about letting go of outcomes and being present, living in the moment, just enjoying what's going on in terms of love relationships. It's about divine timing too. And for some of you, just know that religious factors might be affecting your love life. So this can be you or your partner, their upbringing, their religious background, yours. Always protect and stand up for yourself in terms of your own spirituality. It's yours. Other people don't have to agree to it. Yeah, interesting. Love to hear your feedback if that resonates with you. Okay, let's pull you some guidance before we get to the crowning energies, because I'm going to pull you quite a few crowning energies. Let's get some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck and see what comes up. What is it that we need to know during this time? Under heart healing, and it's safe for you to love, just know that you've pulled Rihanna Sorceress. You are a magical person and can create whatever it is that you want to create in your life. It goes hand in hand with manifestation. What else do we need to know? That's two that want to come out here. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Under solar sign for peace, as well as divine timing, romantic love is worth waiting for. Got power, divine passion. It's being honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want from your heart and your soul. Beautiful. It's also deciding what you want. Absolutely. Knowing what you want. In terms of letting go and freeing yourself, the message here is to have focused intent on doing that. You've got to actively dig deep to release whatever's coming through in terms of emotions during this period of time, during this total lunar eclipse. And if you do that, it will lead you to change, positive change. Okay, what else do we need to know? Everything wants to come out in twos. Yeah, wow. Second card for peace. I'm going to tell you what this is coming under. I'm going to hold it up actually. So when you do this work, the second confirmation, peace is coming, inner peace. So we've got Numite, the healer card. Right underneath that, we've got release your ex. Well, hello. When you do that, peace. Yeah, and seek out that healing if you need it. And under manifestation, give your relationship a go. Pull Lunar, easy does it. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to rush. It's about allowing divine timing to happen, allowing things to unfold naturally, which we've already talked about. Let's pull one more. What is it we need to know? Have a clear message, please. Yeah. And for some of you, you're going to be able to use the energy, particularly the masculine energy that's coming through, to channel it into creative energies in terms of starting new projects and ideas when you cleaned all this stuff up. It might also give you some clarity in terms of what it is that you really want to do in your life in terms of manifestation. You can channel this high energy into balancing and grounding yourself and using it to follow creative pursuits, come up with new ideas. That's related to your abundance flow, I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to pull you some specific guidance from the Energy Oracle deck. And let's see what comes up. Okay, straight off the bat, 3 came out. Oh yeah. Okay. Under heart healing, and it's safe for you to love again. And sorceress, we pull the deceit card. So some of you in the past, this is not current, in the past have had deceit in your romantic relationship, whether that's third party, whether it's lying, cheating, whatever it is. It's time to heal from that. It can be one of the most challenging things and gets us at a deep heart level. It's time to let it go, just for yourself, just so that you can move on. Not going to affect everybody, but some of you, it's a definite message under the heart healing. And have a strategy. I think we've already talked about this. It's kind of right next to focused intent for Diana. Have a strategy on, it's got journaling here. So in terms of releasing those emotions, how you can do it in the most positive, self-supporting way. I am going to say journaling is a great one. We've already talked about getting out in nature, seeking out a healer if you need one, just releasing it out to the universe, your angels. I'm going to say if you're in a place where you're quite conflicted with your emotions, try and get out in nature at least 2 or 3 times a week. You can ease off after that, but at least do that for a couple of weeks. It's going to really help you. It's also sitting under divine passion, so about what it is your truest desires. So it might mean writing those down. Yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. Under letting go, free yourself, and focused intent on how you're going to do that. You've got walking away. Walk away from anything that no longer serves you, including emotions that you've stuck to yourself that are like attachments to you. Cut the cords. You've got to cut the cords. It's a time of emotional release. Yeah. Letting go, forgiveness. Yeah, some of you that need to clear the energy, which is, this is sitting under healer, time to release your ex. When you find that, you'll get peace. Some of you are quite tied up about that. It's holding you stuck, basically. A clear message there, but if you let it go, you'll be unstuck. You absolutely will. Okay. Oh, yeah. So not only have you got Rhiannon, under manifestation, give your relationship a chance for those of you in a relationship, and divine timing. You've got the Magician in the mirror, which basically means you can create anything you want to create in terms of your relationship. Beautiful. All right, 2 want to come out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pulled action, which is sitting under communication, and there's quite a few general energies I'd have to say here at the end, because we've got, basically it's also got, we've got the fertility card there about your ideas and your creative ideas. Take action towards those if anything comes up. Make sure you write them down, I'm going to say. You've also got the communication card as well, so if there's anything going on, for those of you that are in relationships that are experiencing a bit of conflict, take action towards expressing your needs, clearing the air, sorting things out. Yeah, because it specifically affects your emotions and your sexuality. It's your second chakra, Archangel Ariel. It's your relationships, your intimate relationships is what it's affecting. All right, I'm going to pull you 3 crowning energies because I just feel like we need it from 3 different decks. So the first one I'm going to pull is from Kuan Yin. And let's see what we need to know. Let's see what comes up. What do we need to know about this total or lunar eclipse? Clear guidance, please. Thank you. So, look at this one. Here, the yellow tiger mother. Beautiful. I have to say, that has not come out for quite a long time, that card. Super intrigued to know what it says. All right, let's pull one from Rumi. And all of these decks are actually by Alana Fairchild. They have the most beautiful messages. Okay, what else do we need to know? A clear message, please. Thank you. Gorgeous. Pulled Let Love Transform. And I've also, because it's going to be quite a high energy time in terms of spirituality, emotions, letting go, I'm going to pull one from the Lightworker Oracle. And let's see what comes out. Interesting. Pulled. You can see that. Alchemical mutation. Now the messages can be a bit long if you've not watched one of my readings before. So if you want to pause and go and get a cup and do that. I'm going to say to you, don't leave at this point because this can bring the whole reading together and have the deepest meanings and guidance from spirit. So let's have a look at them. So pause if you want to go and get a cuppa and come back. So the first one we're going to have a look at is Kuan Yin, here the yellow tiger mother. And what it says is, sometimes we must be strong and hold true while all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The yellow tiger mother Kuan Yin, in her guardian role, is roaring her divine sound within you. She asks you to hear her, to remember that you are a powerful being of light, and even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you to be at peace with your truth, standing your ground whilst your light shines through. In our surrender to divine forces, there are times when we must be flexible and flow, and there are times when the surrender is into holding strong and being true to our inner knowing. There are inner truths that we know we are worthy of the effort to grow, strong enough to honour them in our lives. These are the truths of kindness, of compassion, the right of each individual being to be spiritually free and loved, and more. The yellow tiger mother sounds her roaring note within you. She is a fierce, protective tigress, and yellow is her golden strength and wisdom. She urges you to listen for her sound within and to trust yourself. You know when you need to stand your ground and not be swayed. You are more powerful, strong, and courageous than you may realize. Your strength is not stubbornness or resistance. It is holding firm to what you feel in your heart to be true, and in time, you will come to realize the wisdom of your courage. Your strength at this time is needed, like a protective shield, providing nurturing to a young plant. Your strength and refusal to be dissuaded from your truths helps your dreams and higher path continue to manifest. Allow yourself to hear the yellow tiger mother as she gifts you with power, strength, and knowing. Be brave and stay true to yourself, beloved. Wow. Okay. And there's a healing activity, and what it says is, if you cannot do this exercise physically, then you may like to visualize doing the exercise instead. Stand with your feet on the floor, firmly grounded. If you want to do that, sometimes it's great to take your shoes off, got to say. Rock lightly on your feet, feeling where all four corners of the feet connect with the floor, and then bounce a little without lifting your feet fully off the floor. Really feel your connection on your solar plexus, just below your rib cage, and your left upper hand on your chest. Say aloud, I am a courageous being of light. I am in alignment with universal forces, and truth is my powerful ally. I do not need to force or defend. I simply remain steadfast in my truth now, and always through my own free will. I hear the sound of the yellow tiger mother Kunyin within my being now, emerging. If you want to give a roar, do, and feel her power within. More power to you, beloved. And there's an affirmation which says, Kunyin, beloved yellow tiger mother, I need courage and strength now to be true to myself and allow my own light to take root and grow. Nurture me with your strength of spirit so that I may realize that I have your strength within me too. It is my strength, my courageous heart. Help me, beloved, to realize my courage and have peace in my heart. I feel the roar of your courage and strength within me, and I realize that this is my own courage too. Thank you for helping me realize this, beloved tigress. Om Mani Padme Hum. Wow. Very on point in terms of protection and strength. Okay, let's have a look at the second one, which is from Rumi, Let Love Transform. And it's interesting, we've got 13 from one deck and 14 from the next deck. Okay, I'll show it to you one more time. And what it says is, the spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby and the body becomes all soul, Rumi. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated. Nay, not a bench, a love seat. It is carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. As the sun begins to set, the colours become vibrant. Even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. Beautiful. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realize it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy, and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all of those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as if to be breathtaking. Were we able to always remain in the heart, we would be constantly breathless. in a fit of appreciation and awe so great, truly there would not even be a slither of emptiness through which fear could enter. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You're being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that mean exactly? Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No, instead, trust that it will be magnificent perfection, literally the work of great genius. Detach yourself from expectation of timing. The harvest will be at the best time when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet you shall know with certainty that this was the best way. Not a moment sooner would have been perfect, not a moment later. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare, perhaps, that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. Well, I'm so happy to see that you're twiddling your thumbs and wondering if you're not going to worry. If you are just going to surrender and trust, then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you could just live your life, but perhaps you may want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. How cool. All right, there's a sacred honoring ritual here, and what it says is, open your arms to the heaven and imagine sacred bounty pouring down more than you can hold. This is love's gift of plenty to you. Imagine whatever it is you want, love, abundance, peace, passion, healing, purpose. Let it all descend into your body and soul just like that. When you are ready, place your hands on your heart and say, I am love's own. I am seated with my brother Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, upon the love seat in the sacred garden of the divine creator. I am blessed to fulfill my destiny, to become divinely awakened and embodied, to receive all of life with the wings of angels at my back, so I may rise with my sacred animal feet to dance with sacred delight upon this earth. Put your hands in prayer, bow your head for a moment. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. Wow, that was cool. That was really amazing, wasn't it? All right, let's have a look at the last one. Beautiful guidance here. Beautiful messages on healing and transporting yourself into peace. And let's have a look at the Lightworker Oracle Alchemical Mutation. It's number 31 if you're somebody that follows numbers. I know some of you are. Okay. And what it says is, your spiritual growth is changing your mind, your body, and your soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill all aspects of your divine destiny. It is awakening spiritual talents and attracting in new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. The body changes as light enters. Alchemy is catalyzed and transformation happens. Sometimes the appearance of the body changes. There will be change in how the body feels, responds, acts, and creates. Radiance increases. Lightness of being increases. If you have clairvoyant vision, you will see the increase in light as though the person is actually lit up from within. They are. Spiritual abilities become grounded in the body and the person can channel healing energy just as naturally as they would set the dinner table. The spirit becomes a living reality in the body and the material world is experienced as an extension of divine light. This alchemy is an empowering gift of love. Symptoms of this process can at times be challenging. This may include headaches and other aches and pains, flu-like symptoms, and inexplicable and nearly overwhelming fatigue that lasts for days, and then suddenly vanishes along with a surge of new energy. We may also experience pinging in the ears, increased sensitivity to light or sound, hormonal imbalance and hot flushes, excessive sexual energy, mental obsessions or mood swings, aggression, and unintentionally harsh reactions to people. I've got to say, all of that's coming with this likely and can happen with this total lunar eclipse. If you have been experiencing any of the above and wondered if these or other unusual symptoms could be a direct result of the increased spiritual energy affecting the body, then the answer to this is yes, very likely. I have to say the bird's just all arced up there. You are encouraged to source whatever professional health support you need to take care of your body. Also consider the following simple practices to ease away the side effects of divine alchemy taking place in you. And I've got to say, often when we release a whole lot of emotional stuff, we can get quite tired. So just take care of yourself. Relax, rejuvenate, be gentle, be kind. That's my words to you. All right. Here we go. These simple practices can include getting regular rest. I think I just said that. Additional sleep is a powerful way for the body and mind to heal and repair, integrate and reorganize. Allow time for physical exercise, which can help release excess energy, especially if you tend to feel mentally congested. Take some time away from meditation, spiritual studies, or discussions and energy work instead. Simply be in nature and rest. If you work with colours, then take a break for a short time, only working with very soft, subdued white or colourless light. If you have a tendency to push yourself with spiritual work, learning to take some time off on regular occasions will help you recover more quickly and suffer less. Finally, working with cooling energy, not cold but refreshing as a way to discharge excess heat, can be extremely beneficial to body and mind. And you can do this by sitting in the shade or in a room that feels cool and relaxing, or even by cooling your hands before an air conditioner or fan, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy by lightly touching your chest, back of your neck, back of your head, ears and forehead. Got to say, some very practical applications there. Okay, to finish off your reading, there is an invocation which says, I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally and ask for divine grace, protection, information, assistance, intervention and healing in all ways now as I change alchemically. May my body and mind be supported and recover with divine assistance. I celebrate the alchemy that the light creates, and with kindness I allow for it to unfold in my body, my mind and soul according to the guiding hand of divine love. May all those on the path of love and light be assisted to walk their path with as much joy and as little suffering as possible. Through my own free will and divine grace, so be it. Well, I hope you found some comfort and some healing words amongst that guidance that came through. Take it easy on this total lunar eclipse that's coming on the 27th of July. Know that you're much loved, you're protected by the universe. Take time out for self if you need to rest and rejuvenate. And just know all things pass. And if you enjoyed this, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want a personal reading with me, attune to your own energy and circumstances, I will put the link on this video and in the description box below. You can also follow me on Instagram. I put a lot more motivational, inspirational stuff up on there. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste. Hi guys and girls, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is a special reading for the full moon, which is a lunar eclipse coming on July the 27th, 2018. It is going to be one of the longest eclipses of this century, an hour and 23 minutes long. And the effects of the energy that are going to come with that are pretty powerful. So what can we expect? Well, intense emotions, a lot of clearing of karmic stuff and old stuff from the past, but there can be, it's a time for digging deep really and letting go of anything that's been holding you back or affecting your emotions. And it can also, the energies that will be coming through are more masculine than feminine energies. So it can be prone to impulsiveness and emotions running quite high in terms of relationships, yourself, how you feel physically and emotionally, in mind, body and spirit. It can also be the people around you arcing up a bit in terms of this energy. And I guess what I wanted to say to you is that I'm going to do this reading for you in terms of guidance. and being a perfect time to let go of the past. Hopefully, I'm going to bring you some healing energies. If you're feeling the effects of this total lunar eclipse coming on July the 27th, it's a great time to remember to balance and ground yourself. Get out in nature if you need to. Feet on Mother Earth, meditation, quiet time, energy healing if you so feel. Tap into your music, anything that's soothing, and just take that time for self. But it is a time for release, so you can expect some emotions to come up. So what I'm going to do for you is this special reading. And well, first up, we're going to start off with the some healing energy from the crystal reading deck, and let's see what comes out in terms of what we need to know, things we might need to let go of. Okay, this one wants to come out straight away, and this applies to all the star signs. Okay, yeah, not surprised. First one that's come out, DFT's heart healing. Some of you need to do some heart healing, letting go of old relationships that no longer serve you. Perhaps letting go of past feelings from those relationships that have been holding you back from stepping into new love relationships, or possibly in your existing relationship that you need to apply forgiveness to. It can also be meaning that in terms of heart healing, it's about healing your own inner child. Well, no surprise that one's come out first. Okay, what else do we need to know in terms of healing? And this can cover all aspects of life. Oh yeah, when you do that heart healing and let it go, just know you've got inner peace coming, solar side. You're going to come back to a more peaceful, balanced, I'm going to say, existence in your daily life. How beautiful. And I guess if you resist it, it's not going to happen. It's about the allowance of it. Oh yeah, wow. I did actually call in, I will tell you, I did actually call in my higher spirit guides, and any of the unconditionally loving spirit guides that protecting